So Jessica Jones, I just finished watching Jessica Jones yesterday. Oh my god, that was actually intense. Like Daredevil, like I like Daredevil. I really loved it. I really loved the new Daredevil they gave us, and Jessica Jones came out on the 20th, and I really loved that. But it took a more, but compare Daredevil and Jessica Jones, yet they're tied into the same cinematic universe of Marvel that they're doing. This one seemed Daredevil seemed to focus on the rise of criminal underworlds, and people, and kind of mentions property issues that happened after the events of the first Avengers in New York. Yeah, alien invasion and all that. Loki, crazy god of whatever, tries to take over the world. Jessica Jones, however, seems to deal with the psychological aspects at times of the what happened in New York. Like in this one episode, it deals with there's this scene where this woman is holding a gun at Jessica Jones and talks about how she tried to save her mother but failed to during the invasion that happened in New York. And so it kind of dealt with some psychological aspects. Like, yeah, if you were at that event and survived and lived to tell the tale, how messed up would your mind be? But that wasn't really all that I was talking about. It was also dealing with metaphors such as the the victim and the victimization of what happens to those who were raped and post-traumatic stress disorder. Like, I felt like the show really did well on that. Like, the show talked about it. They showed Jessica Jones as a victim of these two things and is going through them to catch the guy who victimized her, who I gotta be honest is the awesome villain I've ever seen. It's thus far, so far in the Netflix miniseries. Um, in these Netflix series they're doing. Like, everything about Kilgrave was awesome. The actor who played him was very great at this role. Like, I just wanted to, like, no, no, no. I want to focus on Kilgrave and whatnot. I want to see what his mind is like, and I think at times we're supposed to sympathize with him at times of how he was scarred as a child. But considering what he's done and how he takes enjoyment out of it, we just hate his guts. And like, yeah, like the show focused very closely on character. In Daredevil, we focused on the rise of the Kingpin and the rise of Daredevil. Jessica Jones, it talks about the psychological aspects, character development. That was his main focus. And I'm not saying Daredevil had character development. It had a lot of great character development moments. In Jessica Jones, like it was showing this girl. It tells the tale of this girl who owns a private detective agency, has suffered from being raped, psychological post-traumatic stress syndrome, stress disorder. Well, why did I say syndrome? And now the person who victimized her is returned after being presumed dead, and is now on this mad quest to prove another girl's innocence when she is victimized by him to kill her parents. Yeah, the first episode was pretty intense, but it just got more intense. And then we saw Luke Cage, who's going to have his own mini series next year. Uh, this is all going to accumulate with the big Marvels, The Defenders, where Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist was it, and Luke Cage would all team up in New York and do a 4 to 8 episode miniseries. I don't know what's it going to be about, but I'm guaranteeing it's going to be awesome. If these series continue doing well as they have. But Jessica Jones, it was such a great show. I really hope they do a season two. I can't wait for what's going to happen. But I'm gonna go on a little spoiler, so be warned. You have been warned. I kind of didn't like how they just killed Kilgrave off. Yeah, like at the end of the season, they snapped his neck. Jessica Jones snapped his neck, killed him, and that's it. And I was thinking, like, okay, that was anticlimactic. Like, I know you're going for the realistic approach, since this is the new Marvel Cinematic Universe approach, taking a realistic take on this. No big epic explosions and big fight scenes. But, like, they got the atmosphere and tension down. That was on the checklist. But it just felt a little anticlimactic. Like, I was, like, this guy just recently got new abilities. He just got an upgrade, and he's just killed off just like that. And I was really hoping, oh, I want to see more of that guy. I want to see more of what he does in the show. Like, this guy's such an interesting villain. And also, it also shows the rise of yet another villain, the police officer. I looked him up. He's actually a villain in the comics. I didn't look up the name, but I looked him up, and he turns out he becomes a villain later on in the comic world. I don't know what's going to happen to him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it was a great origin story. The guy who has his viewpoints of how justice should be served against Kilgrave, and you kind of understand it, but also kind of realize what he's doing is wrong and how he's going about it. Like, he's destroying evidence, killing innocent people who've been also victimized, and yeah, like, you understand why he feels the way he feels to kill Kilgrave, but yeah, I would not have done such things. No, no, like, there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way than this. We cannot stoop to his level. I mean, like, I get why you have to, why you feel like you need to do this to stop Kilgrave, since, well, this guy can control minds just by saying it, just by saying the order, and no one has the cure to fight him other than Jessica Jones, who has developed an immunity towards it, and that's pretty much it for him. Like, I don't, and this adrenaline pill and whatnot, that pretty much takes over him and eventually starts to consume him. And this sets up the villain arc. So is he going to be the season 2 villain? Like, he's going to track down Jessica Jones for ruining his life or something like that, since he believed Kilgrave was his kill, since he made him kill who he perceived to be the love of his life with Trish. I keep thinking that's her name. I might have been wrong, but I digress. This show was really good. I really hope they do another season. I really hope to see if they make Marvel movies about her, since they said that they might be doing that in the later future. I can't wait for what's going to happen next. I can't wait for Marvel's The Defenders and the other two series that's coming next year. Well, everyone, this was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.